we've got our eyes on more snow, sleet, and ice for next week as our temperatures plummet more than 20 degrees below average. We are in an active pattern here. Good morning and welcome into America's Morning Headquarters. I'm meteorologist Stephanie Abrams alongside meteorologist Jim Cantori and Lynette Charles. Jim, we've got Freya, Garnett, and then two systems next week, which will be Harlow and Ileana.
Ileana, nice nation too.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, let's talk about it, guys, because we do have a more active weather in the forecast for today. We look at the airports right now. They look okay. We have the green on, but we know that we will see some impacts as the day goes on. So we flip that board and we can see some snow in Albany. So we can see some impacts, a couple of delays there. More of the same in Tallahassee this morning and also New Orleans. But for foggy conditions, I'm going to show you that visibility in a matter of moments. And then we head to Salt Lake City and we can see some wind, some snow, some rain coming in across that area. So this is going to be something that we deal with pretty much all day in terms of active weather. So let's start you out with the fog that we're seeing. And we do have this dense fog advisory. New Orleans, you're in on this over towards Jacksonville, Tampa as well. But every area that you're seeing in the yellow there, that is where that dense fog advisory is. So that means that we're going to be watching visibility a quarter mile or less in a lot of spots out here. So take heed to that. Make sure you have the low beams on. You put a lot of distance between you and the vehicle in front of you because it is going to be a rough go of it this morning with that fog. But also it'd be a rough go of it as we head off towards the north and east because we are dealing with that snow coming in across the area. And we've been dealing with some snow squalls. That's when things get really nasty and very dicey and scary as we have that snow squall warning for Georgia, Milton, and also St. Albans right now. This goes until about 7:30 this morning. Over to you, Steph.
And we are going to see more wintry weather headed in our direction here into New England thanks to two systems that we have coming through. Cold air as we head into next week is going to settle in to portions of not only the Ohio River Valley, but a little bit farther south. We're going to pull moisture up over the freezing air. And you know what that translates to? That translates to snow, sleet, freezing rain, all of it here for some of us. There will be two disturbances that will help kick off this wintry weather. Our first one coming through, kind of really a Tuesday, Wednesday event. The other one right on its heel as we go into our Wednesday and Thursday into the Northeast. So let's break them down for you in a little more detail about what we're going to see, because overall it is going to be a very active week, not only here in the Midwest and the Northeast, but into Southern California. The ice that we have seen here, the accumulations from Maryland, Virginia into Pennsylvania, 0.3 of an inch to 0.5 of an inch. So this just shows you it doesn't take a lot. Because we think about like, 6-7 inches of snow, right? When you're talking about kind of a lot of snow. But when it comes to ice, you need just a tiny bit in order to wreak havoc. Welcome back into America's Morning Headquarters. It is the first Friday of February, and the storm train will continue to roll on from coast to coast. There'll be more wintry weather. We're talking rain, storms, sleet, freezing rain, ice, flooding, slides. Jim, we've got it all as we head this weekend into next week.
We absolutely.
I strive to have an attitude like that about life.
What an inspirational gal. I mean, that was fantastic just to watch her. And we'll watch.
And my heart breaks. She has nothing except for her mailbox.
I know, right?
You know?
But the genuine peace.
You know she's gonna. Yeah.
Right now, you know she's going to move on greatly.
Yep.
We could all learn a lesson from her.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's been a horrible late year so far. I mean, just far exceeding what we would ever imagine for this, year to date.
Listen, fire season's year round now too. Let's just say that.
No, it is. This is case in point of
that 5-year average, way above that 5-year average. We obviously are very dry. We are deficits here, 5-6 inches below average. I mean,
This is with recent rain, and we even got a little bit yesterday. But the deficits are still there. And these are large percentages, Steph, of the rainfall. So
exactly.
We're down. It's all been a Northern California year. We've seen Lake Oroville go up, 21 plus feet in 6 days, which is absolutely nuts. The reservoirs are doing great. But now we face an atmospheric river in Southern California.
So watch it come in. It really starts kind of into our Thursdays, kind of Wednesday it'll kind of start. But Thursdays we head into our Friday, we really have that moisture here in Southern California. We are very concerned about mudslides, landslides. Right. There's no vegetation holding anything in the ground.
No, so this will be the heaviest rain that we've had this season so far, this year I should say, and certainly a possibility of flooding for a couple of days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Thursday night.
Yeah, but I will say after that, it does stay pretty dry. This says possibly above average, but I looked at the forecast during this time period, and it is pretty dry for us.
Right. So 6 to 10 days wet with that event, and then we dry out. But that doesn't mean we can't get anything. So maybe we'll chip away at the drought. If you look at the whole nation, it's dry.
It is
we
pretty dry.
need this active pattern.
It is.
To be
It
honest
is.
with you.
All right. Well, we're going to talk more about the active pattern that we have next week.
Back to America's Morning headquarters, and as Winter Storm Freya moves out, Winter Storm Garnett moves in. Our nation's capital has multiple chances of some snow as we go in through this weekend. So let's take a look at this, because we can see as we go in through this weekend, your Saturday, that's where we're going to get that snow, the rain, just everything coming in here. We'll get a break in the action, and then look what happens as we head into your Tuesday. We'll start to get another system that's going to work its way in here. So that's going to be the name of the game as we go through time here. So DC, yes, you are going to be dealing with all this activity. A couple of breaks before that next system, but we do have active weather, Jim, that will continue to roll in here, not just for the nation's capital.